The Watchers and the Flood. The forbidden revelation before Noah. Long before crowns, empires, and walls, there was a time few dare to mention, an age when heaven touched the earth, and the earth could not bear the weight of that touch. The world was still young. Rivers flowed crystal clear, mountains sang with the wind, and mankind walked beneath the sun with a simple heart. Creation was harmony, but above the clouds, beings of light were watching. They were called the Watchers. Among them was a restless leader, Samyaza. Unlike the others, he did not look upon humanity with mere curiosity, but with a desire to experience what had been denied to them: flesh, emotion, human love. On a mist-covered night at the summit of Mount Hermon, 200 angels made an oath. They would not turn back. They would not return to heaven. They would descend like flaming meteors. They crossed the firmament and touched the soil of the earth. They took on human form, tall, majestic, with eyes that seemed to carry the stars. The women saw them and were astonished. And so the transgression began. The Watchers took wives and shared secrets that were never meant to be revealed. They taught how to shape metals, forge blades, decipher constellations, and manipulate the hidden forces of nature. Knowledge flourished, but with it came corruption. From this forbidden union were born children unlike anything the world had ever seen. They grew too fast, too strong, too relentless. They were called the Nephilim, giants of immense strength and untamed spirit. At first they were seen as wonders, then as rulers, and finally as tyrants. They consumed the harvest. They dominated cities. They demanded worship. When resources were exhausted, they turned against mankind itself. The world, once a garden, became a field of blood. The sky darkened, and the earth cried out. Among humanity there was still one righteous man, Enoch. He walked apart from corruption, seeking the Creator while the world drowned in violence. One night a light surrounded him. The outcry has risen to the heavens. The time of mercy is drawing to a close. Enoch was taken in a vision to the celestial realms. The Watchers would be imprisoned. Their offspring would be destroyed, and the earth would be cleansed. Enoch descended Mount Hermon and proclaimed the decree. The fallen angels begged for intercession, but the verdict had already been sealed. Then the heavens moved. Michael led the celestial hosts. Raphael chained Azazel in darkness. Gabriel marched against the giants. The battle was not merely physical, it was cosmic. Light against rebellion, justice against pride. The Nephilim fell. The Watchers were cast into deep prisons, awaiting the final judgment. But humanity's corruption remained, and God chose a man, Noah. While the world mocked him, he built an ark guided by an unseen voice. Hammer strike after hammer strike, he obeyed. Then the waters came. The fountains of the deep burst forth. The windows of heaven were opened. Rain fell for 40 days and 40 nights. Mountains disappeared. Cities were swallowed. Human pride dissolved beneath the waves. When silence finally settled over the waters, only the ark remained, floating beneath a renewed sky. A dove returned with a green branch. Hope was reborn. Noah stepped out, built an altar, and gave thanks. And on the horizon appeared a rainbow, the sign of an eternal covenant. The age of giants ended. History began again. But the legends of the Watchers still echo in the shadows of human memory.